So coming from another team where that's all you've known, what's the vibe when you get here, and what's the difference between the other club and this?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is just kind of where the team is in terms of standings. This team's very welcoming when I came in, trying to make me as comfortable as possible. So I give credit to them because it's not easy, making that transition, but they've done a good job with it.
A lot of people don't see the extra things that, perhaps have impacts on players coming up. You battled Crohn's disease your entire life. How did that impact the work you had to put in and just the journey?
Yeah, I guess throughout my career, I didn't necessarily know what I was dealing with yet. So I guess that first process was difficult enough. And then once we kind of labeled as Crohn's, it was just the next steps. What's it going to take to keep the body healthy? What's it going to take to maintain energy? Which can be challenging at times, but just manage it. Everyone's going through something.
You take a look at the energy and the leadership of this group. How important is that, especially now, dealing with adversity that you just did, a game like yesterday where every single player contributed? How important is that to springboard you guys for the run?
Yeah, a game like that is huge, where everyone contributes. It builds confidence, it builds momentum. So, like today, I think we're coming in with a bunch of confidence and ready to win. I think that's the mindset.
To be able to sit and be a fan, not only a player, but a fan in yesterday's moment for Pete, what was that like?
It's been cool. I've been a part of 4 or 5 of his home runs since I've been here, so he definitely puts them out. It's a cool moment for sure. Anytime you come into this game, very difficult game to play, and you make a statement, make a name for yourself, put your name in the history books, it's always a significant moment.
And to watch him, we talk about the game being a team sport, and that's an individual moment, but yet he kind of stepped back and gave credit to his teammates. What does that show you about him as a teammate?
Yeah, great person, great qualities about him. At the end of the day, he wants everyone to succeed, and I think that's a part of why he did what he did and does what he does. Of course, we need to take a moment to appreciate what he did yesterday, but at the same time, I think he was more focused on the win.
For you, you've also accomplished something special in the game, a 30-30 player. There aren't that many. I mean, now there's some guys that are 40-40, 50-50, but still 30-30 is a huge accomplishment. When you accomplish that, even though it's a team sport, what does that feel like individually when you get into one of those select groups of people that have accomplished that feat?
You get a moment to reflect and just kind of appreciate what you were able to do. It's everyone that's ever accomplished something great probably went through a decent amount of adversity as well. So to be able to overcome those obstacles and continue to push, continue to stay mentally strong, and good things come out of it.
Lastly, what are you looking to relish during this stretch run, packed houses every night, and the energy? What's the one thing you're looking to take away from all of that as a player?
Yeah, just really appreciating the experience. Like you said, I've been with Baltimore, one team my entire career. Coming in, and I think the expectation is for me to just be myself. And I think, they're welcoming me, and the nature of kind of where the team is at, I think that suits exactly what I'm trying to bring. Just be myself, play the game hard, play the game right.